To get more clients from your marketing efforts, you have to just be very intentional in what you want to do and how you're going to do it. So, every year I put together a marketing plan of what I want to do, kind of more general types of things. So I have some of the big events and big workshops and the video shoots and all of that. But there's always a point to it. And for me, most of it comes down to content marketing and bringing people into our funnel. So you want to figure out, well, what does your community want to see? Who are you trying to reach? And making sure that you're where you need to be to reach those people. So, that's a little bit of homework for you. Just making sure if you're concentrating on brides, that Instagram and Pinterest, because that's where they go to kind of find all their things, that you're using the right hashtags, that you have a really great website. So when they see your marketing and it comes across and grabs their attention, you got to make sure that you have a call to action. That's huge for me. I feel like I see tons of marketing out there that doesn't have a really strong call to action or none at all. But you want to make sure that you have a call to action and they have somewhere powerful to take them. So they see your marketing, they click or go visit or call or message, however that looks for your business, and they get to your website and they're going to be doing all this research, because everyone wants to research everything before they talk to someone, right? I think it's I forget the percentage, but pretty much everyone knows as much as they can about you before they even do business with you. So give them that place to go to get that information. And when they get there, you want to make sure that you feed them, and that, if you go to our website, there's a subscribe button. I have my registration button on when you guys download something. So if you have a download for a client, right, that you created this, nice download, that you're gathering their information so that way you can continue to talk to them. Hopefully you maybe have a CRM, and that CRM, you have all that information, kind of what downloads they have and things like that. And this gets into the technical piece of marketing, but I think that part is just as important as the creative part. That's why I love my job, because I'm kind of 50-50. I'm very analytical, and I love the creative piece of it too. And you just got to figure out how to marry those things. So you got to have the technical piece too. So all of you guys that are kind of maybe a little bit nervous about the website part, or I see a lot of it, especially after a couple weeks ago, where they're like, I don't know that, and that's not me. That's, I'm a designer. But these days, it's pretty amazing when you think about what businesses had to do to start a business compared to what it is now. And for example, a website. You used to have to spend so much money to get a website up and starting. Now it's slap down $50 to $100. You have your domain. You bought, your server package and all of that fun stuff, and you can build your own website in a day. Ideally, if you had that time and you kind of were comfortable with it. But it's something that you can learn. Anyone can learn. It's not too difficult, especially with the content management, and it's, just blocks of things. So I know I'm going on a little bit of a tangent, but having a very strong website, I think, is just really important to get more clients from your marketing efforts. Making sure that you have all the different scenarios marked down. So who are your clients and what do they want from you, and what are those questions that they're going to ask? And make sure that you're prepared for those questions in advance. Make sure you're preparing content for them in advance, because then you're going to wow them, right? You need to, kind of like Shelly said, you can buy flowers from anywhere, but what makes you stand out? How do you wow them? And you got to make sure that you put that into your marketing plan. And so again, for me and for my team, I always think of everything as a funnel, right? So, all the content is kind of up here. The social media is how I get people into the funnel, doing email marketing. You can even do direct mail, that type of thing, because, mail is
not always, I think it's kind of looked down upon, but it still could be powerful if it's done correctly. But again, having a strong CTA, having strong landing page where they're going to go there and you're asking for their information. And then that way you can continue to nurture them and help them turn into clients. Whereas if you have a weak website and you're not gathering their information, you have no way of nurturing them, then your results are going to show that. Whereas you have a strong presence and you have the CTAs and you have the forms, and you have some downloads, and you have content for them, then you're gonna grab more of their attention. You're gonna keep them on. They're gonna give you some of their personal information, like their name and email address, and then you can again nurture them. But you got to have those things lined up.